are hundreds of websites you could potentially work for, or you could choose to be independent on platforms like Only Corn, or even launch your own website if you have money to invest. But before you go any further, ask yourself some serious questions. Why do you want to do it? Many people think corn is easy money. Trust me, it's not. Sure, everyone likes eggs, but that doesn't mean you'll be able to perform, enjoy, and come on command in front of a crew, and cameras, under bright lights, and possibly with people you're not even attracted to. Some days can be long, uncomfortable, difficult, exhausting. You may think you can push through, even if you don't enjoy it, but that mindset can seriously mess with your mental health. Imagine being forced to eat something you find disgusting, not once, but several times a week. Not something you might grow to like, but something that feels wrong. Over time, that could lead to a disordered relationship with food. The same kind of emotional detachment can happen with corn if your heart is truly in it. To be able to enjoy performing, you need to detach eggs from its personal, social, and biological meanings. Even very promiscuous people often have eggs for more than just physical satisfaction, like ego, emotional connection, validation, and so on. A useful book on this is Evolutionary Psychology by David Bass. You can be happy as a corn performer only if you enjoy eggs in its purest form, for the sake of making content and exploring eggsexuality. Judgment is guaranteed, success is not. Success in corn is never guaranteed, but judgment is. While the industry is becoming more and more accepted in some part of the world, stigma still runs deep, and it doesn't only affect performers. I've never heard a situation like this in Europe, but in the United States, editors, photographers, makeup artists, lawyers who work in adult entertainment often face discrimination. Some struggle to get their kids into private schools, others have their bank accounts shut down, some are disowned by their families, and you might eventually want to leave the industry, but even if you do, society might not let you leave it behind. The label tends to stick, especially if you're a woman. Do you have the guts to feel alone against the world? Censorship is real. Advertising your work won't be like promoting any other job. Corn is banned or heavily restricted in most countries. On social media, you risk being banned or demonetized just for talking about it. The only places where you can promote yourself freely are often free corn platforms, which themselves are under constant legal and political attack. Just look at the struggle Cornhub has faced since 2020. Do you want to be a public figure? Being a public figure has its perks and its price. Every day, my colleagues and I receive hate comments, hate messages. Our content gets stolen and used in romance scams. People recognize us on the street, even when we don't feel like it. The media can twist your words for clicks. Your family might get arrested, and you won't always have the legal or financial resources to push back. Fame can be empowering, but it can also be exhausting. STDs and health. If you get tested at professional performer labs, like talent testing or cutting edge testing, you'll have access to some of the most advanced diagnostics in the world. often at lower prices like 100 in Euro, 250 in United States. Still, no testing system is perfect. Even if you follow every window period and check every test, they usually include a QR code for verification. There's always a risk. Most STDs can be cured nowadays, and there hasn't been any case of HIV or hepatitis on set in a really long time, thanks to strict testing and protocols. But some infections like HPV, herpes, and yeast infections are included in regular screening. And knowing how STDs spread is essentially to protect yourself. And it's not just about STDs. You'll likely be exposed to other illnesses too, cold, skin infections, and other minor but annoying health issues. Personally, traveling and working has made my body stronger, but it doesn't work for everybody. And staying healthy requires real effort. Working out, sleeping properly, taking supplements when needed, and getting vaccinated. What do you have to give? Some people think that if you get naked to make money, you deserve success. But that's not how entertainment industry works. It's not about what you want to get, it's about what you have to give. What makes you unique? What are you offering viewers that they can get from someone else? Unfortunately, the media has portrayed us as people who give up our privacy for easy money. That narrative erases the hard work, creativity, and sacrifice this job demands. Go big or go home. This is not a job that you can do halfway. If you're going to enter this industry, you need to commit. As I said before, once you do it once, people may label you for life. If you don't make it, what's your plan B?